It's Sunday afternoon, it's partly cloudy, and maybe the sun will poke through and make things brighter back there. I started doing this, or should I say, wait a minute, I don't have any glasses in front of me. I gotta get some glasses so I can do this. I got whiskey, but I don't have any glasses. Hold on just a moment.
Well, show me the way to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why.
All right, now that I'm much better prepared, I got some Glencairns in front of me, and this kind of thing here. And so I'm going to try 4 whiskeys this afternoon. I even got my cracked, glass of water. And it tastes just yummy. All these glasses are clean, all right? First off, I want to try some of this that I bought last September. It's a Compass Box Oak Cross. Now, Oak Cross here, it was the 9th of September I bought this. So it's been in my possession at least a good 6 months. I have not even opened the cardboard box yet, but here we go. There it is. Compass Box Oak Cross. Now there's a bunch of writing on here, and there's a bunch of writing on the back of the bottle. And so what I'm going to do first is pour a dram, and then read all this stuff, and get through that in case you're interested in all the information. I'm looking for the C-shaped, V-shaped thing here. Found it, but my fingernail is digging in, and here we go. I'm going to take this off here, and who knows how long this has been in the bottle. Might have been quite a while. I picked it up from a store that doesn't really do a high volume of whiskey. I don't even know if they still make this stuff, but of course I don't do a lot of research. I just like to get right in there and try the whiskey. All right. Now, before I do any nosing, I'm going to read this here, if I can, with some difficulty. I need this. Oak Cross is our most beguiling whiskey, a whiskey full of richness yet perfectly balanced. It is mellow, sensual, and charming, perhaps seemingly reluctant at first, but offering an inherent elegance, sort of like Mr. Darcy in Pride and Prejudice. Okay. Can a whiskey be a romantic hero? Well, we've tried to make one. Okay. The same Oak Cross comes from our use of both American and French oak in the maturation of the whiskey. We begin by sourcing whiskeys from 3 single malt distilleries, one for its ethereal fruity character which forms the heart of the blend, probably Clynelish, one for its enchanting perfume, and one which brings a complex and meaty character that forms the foundation. All are aged in American oak casks before we place a portion into bespoke casks for many months to give the whiskey added richness and complexity. These bespoke casks are an invention of the Compass Box Whiskey Company and are composed of new French oak for the heads of each cask and used American oak for the bodies of the casks. Okay. So no inner staves here. Finally, we carefully blend back the French oak aged whiskey with its American oak aged forebear until we get the balance of flavors we are looking for in Oak Cross. That is a refined, rich, but well-mannered whiskey with fruity aspects that will remind you of baked apples or pears, complemented by rich, toasty oak character, fine malt whiskey for virtually any occasion. Enjoy it anyway and anytime you like. But above all, share and enjoy. John Glaser, whiskey maker. Now there's flavor, sourcing, wood, bottling, etc. stuff in here. It's 70 CLs, it's 43% alcohol by volume, etc., etc. And before we get in any deeper, what did I pay for this privilege? It says here, Compass Box Oak Cross, $69.48, 10-cent deposit, plus of course 15% taxes, 5% goods and service tax, and 10% liquor tax. So 15 times 7, it's about $78 roughly, somewhere in that vicinity. And we're talking Canadian dollars here. It's a little bit expensive, but it's a lot cheaper than many whiskeys that I have tried. Okay, here we go. Oh, come on. Open up. Open up. We got some reasonably slow-moving legs considering it's only 43%. I don't know if you can see those from here, but they are coming down slowly. Not very dark. I'm guessing it's natural color and non-chill filtered. Might be chill filtered considering it's only 43%. I don't know for sure. Does it say anything about that on here? It says Oak Cross, Compass Box, American and French oak barrels, blended malt, 43%. Product of Scotland, 24 Great King Street, Edinburgh, and so on and so on. Yeah. I'm sure that what it says on the bottle, did I read the bottle or the box? I forget. Anyway, I read it. It's probably the same marketing on both. Let's get our glass coated again. I'm getting a lot more on the nose now than I did just before. Apples, pears, light fruits. And when I'm talking about apples, I'm talking about Macintosh apples, Granny Smith apples. Not Red Delicious. Red Delicious are my favorite apples of all kind. Along with that apple, there's some cinnamon. I'm getting a bit of cinnamon in there. Along with that, there's some pears, yeah. Or as some people like to say, pears. I like pears. It's nice light. And then there's some complexity from the wood. You can definitely smell that there is something, or at least I can, that there's something more going on than just plain bourbon, ex-bourbon barrels. I'm not getting any sherry notes at all. But since they mentioned French oak casks, I'm guessing Limousin casks Are the Limousin casks used or fresh? I don't know, but they're giving it a little bit more of a honey. I'm getting a bit of a honey note, I think, from the French oak. It's very nice. Very nice so far. Yeah, definite honey note. Now I'm getting some vanilla coming in, maybe from the ex-bourbon. It could also be from the Limousin casks. But there is some vanilla. A little bit of almond, marzipan, perhaps. And I'm looking for almond, honey. I'm looking for caramel, but if it's there, it's light. Maybe there's a bit coming in now, but a lot more vanilla than caramel and honey. All right, let's go for the taste. Vanilla, honey, some Kleinleich waxiness. I'm getting something more oaky too. Well, they call it oak cross. They must call it so for a reason. I'm getting wood in the aftertaste so far. But that's just the first mouthful, so I got to try again. Definitely coats the mouth all around. And some of that waxiness from the Kleinleich. I'm getting a lot of woody notes and some honey. Not so much apples and pears on the palate, but there's some cinnamon, a little bit of cinnamon, along with that honey and the vanilla from the oak. Not much caramel, not very much, just maybe a trace, maybe a hint. And it's still coating the mouth. It's kind of dry in the finish and still coating the mouth, waxy and coating the mouth. Because it coats the mouth, the aftertaste lasts a while. I'm still getting lingering oak, lingering tannins, I guess, from the wood. I'm tasting wood now, just wood. Oh, what a nice whiskey. And it looks like the sun is coming out. It's getting a little brighter. I might want to spend a bit of time out there because it's so nice. Now, I'm getting a bit of salty, briny, a bit of a salty, briny thing going on here. I wish I knew. Well, I could probably look up on their website to find out what is in there as well. But I'm getting a bit of brininess, almost as if there's some Old Pulteney in there, which wouldn't surprise me. Sourcing. All Highland single malts, notably from the villages of Brora, okay, Alness, and Carron. Brora, obviously, is the Clynelish. Alness and Carron? I don't know. I'd have to look up which whiskies come from Alness and Carron. But would primarily mix of first fill and refill American oak. Aha! Secondary maturation in oak cross marrying casks of French and American oak. Huh. Natural color, not chill filtered. Oh, there you go. Now you know. Notes of clove spice and vanilla accent, a sweet maltiness and subtle fruit character. Yeah, the fruit is subtle. Malty. I'm even getting something a little bit floral now. This has got enough complexity in it to keep me going for quite a while. Yes, this is a nice dram. Very nice dram. I'm enjoying this a lot. Well, I'll go on to the next one. Maybe get some oat cakes in here to suck up the saliva that tastes like this stuff. But, maybe I'll just edit this video first while finishing this, and then move on to the next, so that I take my time and don't get drunk. Oh yeah, slancha.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.